The discussion of representation has always been controversial, but it gets even more difficult when the culture and country changes, as their beliefs and traditions that are reflected in their media are fundamentally different from ours in America. This essay will specifically be analyzing a Chinese drama called The Untamed for its complex representation of LGBTQ+ romance. Its complexity stems from the Chinese government enacting laws to censor and restrict content that explicitly displays LGBT themes. According to Valdivia 2019, representation attempts to look at media content from a humanistic and interpretive perspective. It is analyzed for its underlying meanings, but to be completely able to accurately analyze The Untamed for its gay representation, it is important to understand China's current censorship laws. According to CNN, beginning in 2016, China's State Administration of Press, Publication, Radio, Film, and Television banned any film or TV show portraying abnormal sexual relationships, including homosexuality. Due to these censorship laws, the Untamed writers were unable to explicitly depict the gay romance that is seen in the book the show is based on. Instead, the writers utilized subtle actions to illustrate the love the two leads have for each other that wouldn't be restricted by the censorship laws. One scene from the book in particular depicts a kiss between the two male leads. The show, being unable to represent gay romance in this direct way, chooses to instead replace it with the following scene.
我曾经把你当作我毕生知己，现在仍是。
While there is no physical display of affection, it is obvious from the dialogue that the two characters are devoted to one another. It is also important to note that lifelong companion has also been translated to soulmate. It is well known that media represents using language, which can be anything from, but not limited to, spoken language. The soulmate scene is specifically using spoken language, but the majority of the show conveys the romance through body language and small touches, as well as acts of devotions and symbolism. This scene, for example, depicts Lan Wangji offering Wei Wuxian roosters, which in China commonly symbolizes a prosperous marriage. Furthermore, one of the most prominent motifs in the show is rabbits. There are multiple scenes throughout the show that include Lan Wangji and Wei Wuxian's interaction with rabbits while with each other. It is not a mistake that these rabbits also represent gay love in Chinese mythology. The writers purposely choose to associate Lan Wangji and Wei Wuxian's relationship with rabbits to further confirm the presence of gay romance within the show. Overall, The Untamed is not a conventional way of representing gay romance, and the LGBT community have no obligation to accept the limited and mostly censored depiction of their identities. But there is no denying that The Untamed does attempt to encode and re-represent gay romance into their story.